Hi and welcome back. So today is day 21. We are going through the Children's Bible, 365 stories throughout the whole of 2023. So day 21, and the title is Put to the Test. And you can find this in Genesis 22. Little Isaac grew up quickly. His father and mother loved him dearly. When Abraham looked at him, he must have remembered God's wonderful promise that through Isaac and his children's children, the whole world will be blessed. One day God spoke to Abraham again. Take your son Isaac, God said, your own dear son, and offer him as a sacrifice to me on far-off Mount Moriah. Abraham could not understand why God should ask him to do such a thing. He loved Isaac with all his heart and would gladly have given his own life to save him. But he had learnt that it was always best to obey God. He believed that in some way God would still keep his promise about Isaac. Abraham could not bear to tell Sarah what he had to do. Without a word to anyone else, he woke Isaac very early next morning, and they set off to the land of Moriah, with 2 servants and a donkey to carry the baggage. On the 3rd day of their journey, Abraham saw the mountain God had chosen. He told the servants to stay with the donkey. Then he and Isaac began to plod slowly up the hillside. Isaac carried a bundle of firewood, and Abraham had his sharp knife and some fire in a bazaar. We have fire and wood, but where is the sacrifice to offer to God? Isaac asked. Abraham felt as if his heart would break, but he quietly answered, God will provide that, my son. At the top of the hill, Abraham began to pile up loose stones to build an altar. Then he laid the wood on it. At last, Isaac must have guessed the terrible truth. His father gently lifted him onto the altar and tied up his hands and his feet. Abraham took his gleaming knife and lifted it high to plunge it into Isaac. At that very moment, God spoke. Stop, Abraham, he called. Do not hurt the boy. I know now that you trust me and love me with whatever may happen. Abraham's arm dropped to his side. For a moment, he could hardly believe it was true. Isaac was saved. A great wave of happiness and thankfulness swept over him. Trembling, he untied Isaac. Then he looked up and saw a ram caught in its curly horns in the undergrowth. He killed it with the knife. Then, thankfully, he burnt it on the altar as an offering to God. God had provided a sacrifice in place of Isaac. He had not wanted human sacrifice, such as the people of Canaan offered to their gods. So, what do you think about that story? Great lesson, and the key thing is to do as Abraham did, to obey God and believe that in some way God will keep his promise. God will keep his promise to us, and we often you and I, all of us as humans, will often second guess what God had planned, what God has in store, how he's going to do it, when he's going to do it, with whom he's going to do it. And God wants to give us peace. And so the peace that we can have is just to relax, enjoy our lives, enjoy the adventure which is with God, and the adventure that he will unravel it in the right timing. He will provide us with the husband. He will provide us with the car. He will provide us with the money. He will provide us with the house. All that we need, he will provide it. The way he will do it and when he will do it is up to God. that His timing is perfect. And so I'm going to challenge you to do this one day at a time. So maybe tomorrow that you trust God and you give Him the day and you ask Him at the beginning of the day, I'm going to give you this day, God, and I'm going to trust you with all that you want to see happen to me in this day and all that you want me to do in this day. And you may find yourself being really surprised that it may be a super relaxing day. It may be that you get the rest that you need. It may be that you are extremely productive and you get lots done, whether it be around the house, or it may be an assignment, or it may be homework. Let's just take and accept God's peace and allow Him to be the escalator of our lives. You just step on the escalator and let Him move you. God bless.